Let's go bike shopping. Welcome to the video. If you enjoy these videos, give it a thumbs up. It helps support the channel, the truth. If you want cycling truth, you've subscribed here because you want cycling, weight loss, fitness, and health truth. Let's get to road bikes. This one here is $1,000 and it's Sydney, Australia. I'm going to go to Sydney, Australia. Question from the coaching group, Durianrider.com. We have a 6-foot male, 183 centimeters, looking for a new road bike. These are nice bikes. These Avantis are good. And it looks like it's had not much use at all. Alright, so this is definitely a nice bike. My only issue with these is the brakes are under here. And brakes under the rear dropout. So the chainstays rather, they're just, But it's still not, it's a nice bike. Alright, but the thing is, bikes are like women. There's millions and millions of available options out there. If you know what to look for and you can provide a good ride, then you're good to go. This is another bike here. This is not the right size, but it's just an example of what's out there. This would be good if it was like a medium-large. This one's an extra small, but it's $1,150 Australian. It's going to sell a lot cheaper than that. It's a 10-speed Ultegra Di2, which still works really, really good. I'd even prefer. I've had Durace 12-speed electric, and I'd prefer a 10-speed Ultegra. It's just easier to work with, cheap and easy to get parts for, and it's just as light. Actually, it's lighter. This is lighter than the disc brake group set. So yeah, $1,100. Looks like it hasn't done many miles at all. And it's gonna be a bargain. Rotate the bars down a little bit, but again, this is an extra small, so this won't fit. It's too small. But again, an example of what's out there. And please, people, don't park your bike on the right hand side like that. I dare say probably that derailleur is getting parked on, and what happens is it bends the rear derailleur. Okay, it can bend the rear derailleur, and then create issues. Okay, all right. This is your derailleur hanger here. So you don't want to never lean your bike on the right-hand side. Never lay your bike on the right-hand side down. Otherwise, it damages the derailleur, and then you shift up into the easy cog, and then bang, in your spokes, and you snap your derailleur, and sometimes it scorpion tails around, snaps your seat stay, and you're walking home. Okay, so that's the advantage. We close out that one. Here we have a Tufosi. What size is this? It's Tiagra. It's $200, man. It's like an Eddie Merckx Dumbo Farm Fritz paint job. $200. It looks like probably like a 54 centimeter, but it's in good condition. It just goes to show, like this would be a good run around city bike. But $200, mate. So this would be a good commuter bike. So see here we got a 58 centimeter cube. This is a nice. Wow, this is a nice bike. This is 58 centimeters, so this would be fine as well. It's a cube. Looks like maybe a Cubitane or something like that. It's a nice bike, Ultegra wheels on there, 105, 5800 11-speed group set, and a saddle looks like a Bontrager Montrose maybe or something like that. It's got, this would be a great bike. 27 two-seat post. This is like a standard sort of external cables. This would be a good bike to get. So I definitely put this one on the list. It hasn't done many Ks at all. Just drop out the fork, check the ring of death, and if there is a ring of death, this fork wouldn't be hard to replace because it would just be like a standard taper. Okay, so this definitely would be a bike. What saddle was it? Oh, it's an Unger, Bontrager Unger, which is the female version of the Montrose, which I rate this saddle. This is one of my favourite saddles, is Ajna, AJNA, it's Bontrager. It's a great saddle there. So this bike's hardly been scratched on the rear derailleur there. It's got a cube generic, just look how clean that cassette. This bike hasn't done any Ks at all. Because there's only, look, this is a very, very good condition bike. This would be definitely on the short list. I would be very happy to have this bike as my daily rider. $600. You can probably get it for $400. I mean, it's even at $600, it's a steal. But make an offer. People only sell things as cheap as they can. Maybe it's getting dusty, they want it out. Maybe it's the ex-partner's bike, get rid of it for $100. It happens, all right? Establish some rapport, ask them what they're selling it, chit-chat, and then make your offer, okay? Can't go wrong. We're on a Polo Elite. It's a nice bike as well, damn. It's mechanical Durace 9000, $1,500. It's like, it's barely used. I got it to train a ride on, but it hasn't been driven for a while. Like this person looks like they've got a few. Oh man, this bike is mint condition. Damn, this is a killer bike. All right, if you can afford the extra coin, I'd grab this bad. It's got the R23 DT Swiss spine wheels in there. This is a nice bike. It's got some GP 4000s on there, which, in my opinion, are the best tyres you ever get in terms of speed. Look at that. Damn, this bike is near new. Look how tight those hoods are. Like Natasha's physique, tight and right. This bike is a killer bike. This is a very nice bike. So this one would be on my list. Oh, it's a 54 centimeter. Damn. If it was 56, it'd be better. Yeah. It's pushing it a bit, riding a 54. I mean, you could flip the stem over. You could flip the stem up, but yeah. I mean, it just goes to show you, again, there's no rush. There's plenty of bikes out there like this that show up. This is just, this took me like a few minutes to bring all these pages up, okay? I just typed in road bike. You know, so this definitely would be a killer bike, man. This would be better than the SL8 S-Works. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. No question about that. Trek Madone 5.9, one of the old school ones. Looks like near new condition. We're looking at $1,300. Ultegra 6800 11 speed with some alloy clinches on there. Look about a 1500 to 600 gram wheel set. Decent condition. This is one of the US made 5.9s. It's got some brand new Maxxis refuse on there. You know, what else we got in here? So yeah, brand new tires on there. And people, just a quick tip, when you're selling bike, don't put brand new tires on there, all right? Don't do that. Don't get it serviced, because people might be like me, where they just strip the bike down and put their own parts on it, all right? So you spend that money for service and new tires and new bar tape, but they don't like the tires, they don't like the bar tape, and they don't need a service because maybe they're a bike mechanic or they're going to strip the bike down, all right? So you're paying all that money for nothing. Please, people, don't do a service on the bike. Don't get new tires or bar tape before you sell it, okay? Because often you're just wasting time, resources, and money, okay? Just remember that. Just don't do that. Here we go. It's got some scratches here. You know, that could be from the derailleur snapping off or something. So yeah, $1,300. And very, very nice bike. I would definitely put this on the definitely put this one on the list. Looks like it's done hardly any Ks. Even the cables there have still got the original Shimano's. This bike's in very, very low mileage condition. It still has the crank torque sticker on there. It has the a bit of the sheen of the plastic there. Hasn't seen much road spray. The asses from the road haven't done any damage there. So this is in very, very good condition. It doesn't have stock wheels on there. It looks like it's been built up with a different group set, because this is like a 2010 model and that's like a 2014 model group set. So, but it's still gonna be a nice bike. All right, low miles. Definitely put this on an offer of $800. It's even at $1,300, it's still good. We've got another Madone 56. So this would still fit. It's like a H2 fit, which means it's a taller head tube. The wheels are pretty average though. 10-speed Ultegra, $1,000. What's wrong with it? Why so cheap? Electrical issue. Okay, rear derailleur's not working. So it could be in crash recovery mode. It could be a genuine issue. I mean, if you're a bike mechanic, you'd mess with it. You'd fuck with it. But if you're not, then you wouldn't. So pass on that one, because there's other options out there. CAD 10 Cannondale 50 size, 56. This is a 56? Okay. Nice bike, but $900. Bit pricey for that. You know, given it's got basic Shimano wheels. Very nice bike, though. $500. Assuming no ring of death. But even if it has a ring of death, that's forks easy to replace for about $50 to $100 secondhand, near new. We have over here a Specialized Tarmac. Well, it's not too small, this one here. It's a size small. It's too small, but these are very, very nice bikes, okay? So, and this one is advertised, was $1,200 down to $649 clear. It still can't sell. Fantastic bike. But it's so hard to sell bikes like this unless you're a salesman like me and you can really sell the advantages to the bike. Like, I have an audience where people buy things from me because I can show them the value and make sure they get the right size and the deal, so I can value add there. But it's just hard to sell bikes like this today because there's so much competition out there. People are just dumping them out and thinking disc brakes is the go for road. It's just not. Which is, if you're watching off my video, you understand why. But this is a very nice tarmac. It's based on the SO1 series, external cables everywhere, BSA bottom bracket. It's just easy to work on, 27.2 posts, blah, blah, blah. Great bike, $650. Good bike for a smaller rider there. Obviously too small for our 6-foot rider, so we'll pass on that. We've got the Trek here, and now we have a Boardman. Nice little bikes there. Well, we've got some specs, so we'll click through. Got some 105. Ooh, looks like the front wheel's put in a different way. Is that because of a crash, or is that because someone doesn't know how to I'm not sure over there what's going on, but again, it's gonna sell for $123. Who knows what's going for? The chains popped off there, it's fine, so yeah, it hasn't done much miles at all, it looks like. I'll just straighten the bars out now. The hood's doing something weird over here. Yeah, this is a bike that a mechanic will probably buy and flip, but nice little bikes. The Boardman's not bad. But we want something you can just jump on a ride today. You don't have to do any work on. Okay, let's keep looking. Cervelo, 54 centimeter, a bit small. You'd want to go 56, 58. Looking for $800. You know, the problem with these, they are a good bike, but you need to drop the fork out and check that seat post for any cracks, etc. So $800. I mean, it's just a nice, great bike, but we'll pass because there's so many options. Cannondale Super 6, here we go. 54 SRAM Force 11 speed. Very, very nice bike here. Is that the original fork? That's interesting. Is that the OG fork? It's got Durianrider's favourite tyres in there, GP4000s. It's got a specialised saddle, nice. Some rotor cranks in there. A taco drink bottle. So what's maybe some Chinese carbon wheels on there. Nice little bike. $600. Nah, it's not gonna sell that for that much. Nice bike though. $800 maybe. Got a 56 centimeter quota cable. Is that had a carbon repair at the top tube there? What's going on there? $500. Yeah, fair. It's got some Ultegra SL on there. It's definitely seen some miles or some chips in here. It's got Spinergy wheels on there. Damn. Okay, it's got some Spinergy. Looks like a Zero lights. They're a good wheel. Not sure how warm these ones are, but yeah, this bike could be right. That's so many spaces above the stem, though, is quite concerning. That stem penis is very concerning. But again, if the fork is cooked, easy to find a new one. Not a bad bike. $500. Oh, it's got the micro shifter. See, this is what happens, right? This is Ultegra, and 10-speed Shimano is infamous for, if it hasn't been used for ages, the shifters get all gunky and stunky, and the grease dries up, and they don't work until you put some WD-40 or some RP7 sprayed in there in the cable joint there, and just click through a few hundred times, and the shifters magically reappear to work again. But what happens is you take to a bike shop, like, nah, mate, your shifters are dud, you've got to buy some new ones. And they sell you some new shifters, namely micro spline. And then what they'll do, many bike shops, dodgy bike shops, they'll go, yeah, do you want your shifters, mate? Or I'll just chuck them in the bin. You go, no, just chuck them in the bin, mate, because you don't know any better. What they do is they take them home or back in the workshop, put them in the bin, and then next week they put some WD-40 in there, click them through a few hundred times, and then bang, up on eBay for $50 or $100. And shifters are fine, okay? I've never ever seen a Shimano shifter fail, all right? Unless it's been involved in like this massive crash and the shifters just get shredded out, okay? They don't wear out, man. They keep clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking. They get crash damage and cracking that, yeah, cool. But otherwise, no. So if you ever see the micro shift on the bars, you've probably been jacked. Someone's probably been scanned at the bike shop at some level, unfortunately. All right, we're going to Specialized Allay 58. This would work. $800, 105, 5800. Works perfect. So I'm getting, yeah, it does look like it's in pretty good condition. Some entry-level alloy wheels, some basic crappy FSA brakes. They're not a bad, but $800. Nah, it's a bit pricey. $400. Take it or leave it. No, seriously, $400 would be what it's going to go for. Okay. And then we have here, and again, when you're negotiating with people, don't say $400, mate. Take it or leave it, because chances are people just go say, dude, just fuck off. What I'd like to do is just have some conversation with them. Say, hey, how come you want to sell the bike? And just chit chat and go, okay, I'd like to make an offer, but I don't want to offend you. Oh, mate, just make the offer. That's okay. And then it's yay or nay. Okay. Cervelo RS. This is a very nice bike. I love these bikes, the RS. I had one of these back in the day. Very, very nice bike. $1,700. Dreaming though. Absolutely dreaming. So this person's moving overseas, so that again they've said that means they've got a date that they've got to be away from. But Cervelo owners are typically quite delusional about how much this old Cervelo is worth. But there's absolutely no way this bike's going to sell for $1,700. 11-speed Ultegra and some alloy rim carbon laminate fairing zips on there. And that scratched up looking seat, but it's a nice bike, but they're not going to sell. It's not going to sell. I would buy this bike. Is it a 56? It looks almost like a 58. All right? But these are nice bikes. They're very, very light. The SRAM red grip set model, wasn't it? Nice bike. Dreaming price. I would buy this bike for $600. That's what it's going to sell for. All right, so we have the Giant TCR size medium. $900. Dream City. Nice little bike though. Alloy carbon hybrid. What group set we got in here? We got Tiagra Okay, 10-speed. What's it going to sell for? $300. All right, it's too small, a bit small though. We're going to hear for 100. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. $150. $150. $150. $150. Near new. This is stock everything except for the tires. Okay. Stock, almost stock everything. It's white. I mean, it's just hardly been used. Look at this thing. It's got the reflector from the point of sale on there. It's got the Bontrager back cages, which Lance Armstrong used back in the 2003 Tour de France. The pumps may be falling off. It's got Ultegra 6600 group set, 10-speed. You know, which again, if the shifters don't work, they probably won't. But if they don't, spray some WD-40 RP7 in there, click it through a few hundred times. It's going to work. Okay, guarantee it'll work. But obviously this one's too big, so it's 62. But $150 just goes to show you the deals are out there, people. Now, if you said, "Oh, in my country, you can't get deals like that." If you go to Australia and you go to a cycling forum and say, "I want a Trek bike near new condition for $150 of Ultegra," people will laugh at you. They'll laugh at you. They'll be like, "Yeah, mate, no worries, cool. Yeah, sure, mate, cool story." But here you see with your own eyes, these deals do exist. Okay. So I don't want to hear you, "Oh, but in my country you can't get deals like that." Yes, you can. Put in the work. This bike will probably sell in the next 10 minutes to someone who's 7'20", you know? But it's how it is. Okay, there's deals out there, people. Put in the work and you'll find them. And a lot of it can be luck. I mean, I've just lucked across these some of these deals. All right, so someone's trying to get some shoes off me. We've got a Defy Advance. Very nice bike. XL frame, too big. But these are great. You know, these are very nice bikes. Again, that's concerning with the spaces above the stem on an alloy fork. People. Jesus. What was going to some Mavic, basic Mavics, some SRAM chain rings on the. Okay, it works. I guess on the old Tegra 6750 cranks compact. That's cool. I've never seen SRAM rings on a Shimano crank like that before. Too big though. Nice bike, $800. It's going to sell a lot cheaper than that. It comes with the lights, but very nice bikes. These are Defies are. Rim brake, people, don't use disc brake on the road. Disc brake, extra maintenance, extra cost, extra faff, extra weight, extra aero drag, extra danger in the wet because you grab the brakes, and if you grab them too hard accidentally in a panic brake situation, you slide out and crash. So if you're going to use disc road, get good dental cover. Simple as that. Life insurance, not a bad idea either. All right, here we go. Here is a look. That's an old school look, isn't it? $550. So it's in very good condition. Maxxis refuse tires and alloy look. Yeah, it's cool, but I'd pass. And that reason why it's so good condition is probably that saddle. Those saddles absolutely suck. Some Mavic Cosmos wheels on there. Damn, I haven't seen this for ages. And I didn't say Cosmic. I said Cosmos. The Cosmos wheel set. And yeah, well, that's cool. But yeah, it's $550. That's a nice bike, but I mean, for $550 you can get better deals out there. So you know, it's like, so we've got Cervelo, click off, boom, shoe town. All right, so we have here large. Yep, nice. It looks to be a good condition. Yep, I'd grab this bike as well. It's be a nice bike to ride. It's got quite like, it's almost like a giant Defy geometry, so quite tall. There, it's got some color coded Mavic Axioms on there. $1,300. It's no. $500. This bike will go for $500, I reckon. It's in decent condition. Hasn't been ridden much. Wow, look at that. So these are stock wheels, and this bike hasn't been ridden much at all. I mean, look at the derailleur. Look at the chain rings. Like, they look near new. You know, the cassette. It's like it's done a couple of thousand K maybe. You know, is it large really? It looks a bit bigger than the large. I want to say it's large. I could be wrong. I don't know Cube product that well, but it does look a bit bigger than the large. But hey, I could be wrong. But yeah, nice bike. $1,300. More like $500-600. All right. Next up on the lineup on the chop shop, we have a Tarmac 58. Okay, this is good sizing. Triple ring. Triple ring. I'm not really a fan of extra weight, and it's just a bit more clunky. Double rings we need 2x. But nice little bike. 58. You know. But yes, that's quite interesting. It's got a 5703 grip set on there. The 105. Yeah. It's a nice bike, but again, there's so many options out there, so we'll pass on it. There we go. This is a very nice bike. Here we have an SL. We've got SL4. You can tell SL4 versus SL3 because SL4's got a straight fork. It is a nice bike. $2,000. Looks like it's an X-Racer's bike because it's slammed. Very nice bike though. Damn. You know, it's yeah, it's nice. Purple colour. Is it deep metallic purple? Yeah, great bike. You know, course 11 speed. Yeah, nice bike. You know, check for Ring of Death, but otherwise, it's going to be a very, very nice bike to ride. Just some basic Chinese clinches on there. Good condition. It looks in pretty good condition. Yeah, wow. Is that stock colourway? Don't know. Nice bike though. Ride much better than the latest SL8. Another SL6 over here. Looks like it had a respray on it. Yep, painted by Sam. Oh, Sam at Colourfield. I know Sam on Instagram chit chats there. Yeah, he does a great build of paint. So 5,300. Very nice bike, but no way going to get 5.3 for that. You know, even though it's much better than the latest S-Work stuff, it's, you know, it's very, very nice bike. You know, it's in great condition, mate. Keep it. 56. It's in near new condition. I mean, it's a killer bike. All right, it's a killer bike, but just nah, it's not going to get for 5.3. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's an interesting BB sort of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, nah. Nice paint job. Sam, the Colourfield does a good job. Direct mount, dual pivots. Yeah, fantastic. 5.3 nut. That's going to go for about $2,000. But just keep it, man. Just keep it. It's a good bike. Ride the thing. Ride it. All right. Ride the thing. Another over here. We've got 3.1. Very nice tarmac. Looks a bit. It's a 56. Is that a 56 really? Yeah, looks like a 54. Okay. Got some Envy wheels on there. Some 240 hubs. Yep. Good shit. Looks in very good condition. 3.1. It's, you know, it's in Bermagui. You know, Bermuda Triangle. You know, it's a great bike, but 3.1. Nah. Again, it's better than anything out there. It's just not going to get the price you're looking for, mate. I'd keep it. What's it going to go for? Probably about, this bike will sell for about $1,000, $1,500. You know, it's old, man. It's 10 years old. It's killer. It's amazing, but it's 10 years old. All right, people don't want those bikes for that much. You know, like anyone's going to spend $3,000 on a bike is going to be getting brand new, most likely, or something that's more current. Even though it's crap, current road bikes are crap. These old ones are better, but the market value doesn't indicate that. All right, we have 58 SL3. You know. Dreaming price, nice bike, good condition, derailleur. Look at that, 7,900 derailleur, mint condition. Is this even recording? I think it is. That's how it says. GP4000s on a yeah, baby. Good tires, best tires. Yeah, this is a nice bike. 7,900. No way. This bike's been listed for a long time. I remember seeing this a long time ago. But yeah, great bike. Check the fork for Ring of Death. Otherwise, fantastic bike. What's it going to go for? You know, $500 to $1,000. But it's a killer bike, man. Killer bike. 58. This would be on the list, you know. But no way, 1,750. Absolutely no way. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it market value? No fucking way. 500 to $1,000. All right. Boom, boom, and here we go. Here we have a 20 speed, 10 speed Shimano LA. These photos are very bad, so this bike's not going to sell. Nice little bike, so you know. But 550, he's got 105 on there. You know, it's a great bike, man. It's a killer bike. But for $500, we get ourselves a carbon tarmac. You know what I mean? Cool little bike. You know, and a very, very, very nice bike. Much better than anything you get today in a specialised dealer, unfortunately. And we have over here, we got a Roubaix with an extra wheel on there. Okay. And looks to be like a 54 centimetre Roubaix. So it's going to be too small for our 6-foot friend. It's in good condition though. Wow, it's in very good condition. Great bike. Oh, no, oh, stock tyres. How you doing? This person probably did a keto diet and just totally cooked their legs and says, I'm not for cycling. That saddle, like, oh, there we go. That could be the reason this bike's in such good condition. Those saddles fucking suck. In my experience, they suck, mate. They are prostate pounders. They make you go impotent. Not a fan of those saddles. So that could be the reason this bike's in such good condition. Change it out to a specialised saddle, Toupe or something like that, or a Roman or a Phenom or something like that. Something with a groove in the middle. But yeah, otherwise, nice bike. $800. I mean, it's not even something $800. Killer bike. Too small for our 6-foot friend. Just letting you know what's out there. We have a OG. This is a specialized OG. 1250 Dream City. Dreamin'. It's the right size. Nice bike. Durace 9-speed Durianrider on there. It's just not going to go for 1250. You know, like this bike's going to go for $300 to $400. It's a nice little bike. It's the right size too. Here, oh wow, this is a very nice bike. I love these Defiers. Wow, medium. It's it's got 2 spaces. This would fit. Hey, actually, would it fit? Because it's an ISP seat post. Could be an issue. But it's a very nice bike. $1,000. I'm not going to get $1,000. It's not DR2. It's a nice frame, but yeah, these are good bikes, man. I had one of these with DR2 Durace on it. I got it for $1,500 back in 2015 with Durace C24s in there. Nice bike. Was in Wollongong. It's And the problem with the ISP is that it might be a seat height, it might not. So I'd say pass on this until you know what your seat height is, and then you can start fucking with bikes like this. But they are very nice if they fit you. We've got another ISP TCR here. This is 2 weeks ago. It's a medium, so it's a bit small. Got the stem penis on there, so the fork could be fucked. The wheels have been swapped out. Nice bike. These TCRs are killer bikes, bro. Killer bikes, mate. And we've got DR2 on there. Got some basic wheels. These TCRs. Here we got the full kit and caboodle. This could be a Durianrider fan with a high-vis helmet. Damn, it's selling everything. Damn. Selling the works. But yeah, nice bike. Fork may or may not be compromised. But again, just even 2.6 Durace DR2 can't sell. These photos are pretty bad though, so it could be reasonable. Hasn't sold. All right, we got to $1,200 for a giant TCR Advanced. Again, seat post you have to cut down to your size. Nice bikes, very very nice bikes. Wow, damn, brings back memories. These ones. Oh, this would be lightweight, SRAM red. This would be a very nice bike to ride. What size have we got? Medium size frame. It could fit our friend. I would chit chat with him and maybe offer him $600. It's gonna be hard to sell. But that seat, mate. They are fucking atrocious. The physique Arione saddle, absolute impotence creating saddle. Fucking my worst, my nightmare saddle. I wouldn't ride a bike if I had to ride one of those. So this bike looks to be in good condition. It's about 10 years old. But it's like that Hannah chick from Chiang Mai in those documentaries about me. It's been done a few miles, but everyone's had a ride. But otherwise, it's still a decent ride. We just got to jokes, mate. Anyway, so we've got another DR2 TCR over here. We've got this would be a nice little bike. So the crank swapped out. It's got the old Tegra 10-speed on there. Nah, mate. Dream and price. Nice bike. Fantastic bike. It's not going to get that much for it. Man, this is nicely winding down at the end of the day. Only sleeping pills when you've got YouTube videos to make. Just wind you down. This is a nice bike. $1,200. Size 454 medium. These are really nice bikes, man. Nice. But if you know, you know. This is a good era of giant days. Really quality bike. For you though, will it fit? It could fit, but I'd probably go a medium large. I would. It's a bit small. Again, Arione saddle, which is the reason it's in such good condition. Yeah, damn. It just goes to show you how cheap bikes are now, hey? Crazy. And we have another bike over here. Is a TCR mechanical 105, $1,000 in Varel. Those wheels are pretty sluggish and slow. Those saddles aren't too bad. I'd swap the wheels in this one, but yeah, $1,000 too exy. So hopefully that gives you some idea what to look for. If you're a 6-foot rider, you're looking for a giant, generally a medium large, maybe a large, and we're looking for 11-speed or 10-speed Shimano or SRAM, 105 group set upwards, and a 56 or a 58 centimeter Specialized or Trek bike or Cannondale, 56 or 58, go from there. Stick with rim brakes. Any more questions, ask me in the coaching group, and just have a bit of chit chat with the person first and then make your deal. Generally, the bikes sell for half of what they're listed as, typically.